Hello, people, and welcome to the Organised podcast. You know the deal. You know who's here.
Who
It's
do
just the
that?
three of us.
Huh? Two? What?
I said three.
Okay. Good.
Myself and the other two.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
You are.
Yeah.
And there's the other one.
Yeah.
That's you. You're the other one.
Okay, it's just people call me a lot of things, so I assumed you were saying something about me.
Just after reading that, we're going to go along straight into the news because there's none of it. Attack on Titan is back. Has that gotten into the anti-Semitism in the anime yet?
I don't know. I am not watching the anime at
That's
the
fair.
moment.
It's fair.
Did you know that there's a French town called Death to the Jews?
I did not.
There is.
Let's
Okay.
moving swiftly onwards.
No, there is, and the locals
Yeah.
refuse to change it.
All right.
Is that like from the Nazi occupation of France, or?
I believe so.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And the locals think of it as like an important name, so they refuse to change it.
Interesting.
The more you know.
So, Frasier's coming back.
Yeah.
What?
Is it been confirmed?
No, Kelsey Grammer is pitching ideas for
He's
Frasier to
pitching
come back.
ideas. But like, I know that. It's like that's.
Frasier Crane is talking.
Oh boy. I don't.
Is Frasier coming back?
I don't know what to think about that.
I haven't watched any Frasier, but I know that Christian really likes it.
Oh boy, you have no idea.
Will Frasier love Trump?
Will Frasier
that-
Will Frasier say something and get on Twitter and get the series cancelled halfway through the season?
I was about to say Kelsey Grammer is not as bad as Kelsey Grammer. Probably not as bad as Roseanne Barr.
Probably.
Like, I don't even mean that thing. There was stuff before that was. Whew.
Yeah,
Holocaust themed photo shoots.
yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr, not great. Kelsey Grammer does not strike me in the same way.
Yeah, like
Who
he's just an alcoholic. That's it.
Yeah. Did he cheat on his wife?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I saw his Wikipedia page, honestly.
Yeah. Him cheating on his wife feels familiar. Rings a bell.
It's familiar with too many people, honestly. Hello? Did Reed
I
get
think-
cut off?
Yeah, I think Reedy's dead.
Yeah, I think Reed got cut off. Okay, now we're going to have to carry this podcast until he gets back. All right. Well, weeks. We can do weeks. You can do weeks. So, Kevin, what did you do?
I went camping.
Oh.
Yeah, I went camping and
Really legitimate. Get into a tent.
yeah, I was staying on a. I really got blue screened.
Oh
Yeesh.
God. That's in this day and age.
So yeah, we were camping on a cliff overlooking a beach.
Huh.
Down in I think the east country.
Oh, the Gaelic side, or
No, it was past y'all. Yeah, and fucking so there were two groups. There were two groups heading down. One heading down beforehand, and one heading down later. I was in the later group, and I got a call about 2 hours before I was meant to head down. From the other guys being basically saying, yeah, we don't have any water, we ran out, and we don't have anything to light a fire with. So the three of us had to go to a shop, pick up like briquettes, a fuck ton of water, a barbecue, and food.
God.
And then we eventually got a barbecue going, and then proceeded to poorly barbecue some food, and we then got a small fire started. but it was like the smokiest fire ever. So all of my
Mhm.
clothes and everything I have that I brought with me just reeks of smoke. Like my hair still smells like
That's
smoke.
good though. That's a decent smell.
It's not at first, but now that it's kind of faded a bit. Now that it's kind of faded a bit, it's not too bad. Christian, you're echoing.
Oh, I might hang on. Just gonna do the enter and exit the Discord call.
Which I will
Um,
also be doing in a second because my computer has restarted.
So yeah, that was something we. Yeah, the main thing that happened was just everything smelled like smoke, and like so.
Well, I can't remember the
I-
last time someone bought briquettes. Like, I don't think a lot of people do that anymore.
Because we couldn't find firewood. We wanted firewood, but like you can't find that in July.
Chop some.
Yeah, that was the original
Yeah,
plan. The original plan was to just find wood down there, but clearly
they didn't.
They didn't know, so they called ahead, being like, "Yeah, we can't find any."
Oh god, because we actually went like going to the forest. It's like, where's the wood?
No, so that's the thing. There wasn't a forest.
Well, all right, so you went. It was a cliff.
Yeah, so like originally we were going to one beach, and apparently that would have had wood, but there were so many people on it, we just an executive decision was made to go to a different one. To go to a different one where there'd be less people, but that also had the side effect of there not being anything to set on fire besides maybe grass. And so yeah, we had to just to buy briquettes, and like, I mean, it worked. We lit a fire, but it just wouldn't go out. That was the thing as well. We couldn't get it to go out. Like, as in, we'd pour water on it and whatever, and then some ember would just light itself again. And so we finally got it to like kind of go out, but by the morning it was still so hot that when someone dropped a tissue on it, the tissue just instantly lit up in fire, and the thing was going again.
God.
How
was it sleeping on the floor?
It wasn't too bad. It was more the fact that my tent was terrible. Like, it's not like a proper tent. It's like one of those tents you get as a kid.
No, I didn't know.
Like, as in, yeah. So all the other lads had like proper tents that were just plain, and mine has like fucking a rock band on the side. So yeah, but like my tent was soaking going into it. It hadn't been raining, but it had just picked up like condensation or something.
Would you not dry it, or
I didn't have like
put it on
like
the radiator?
as in the ground was dry. It was dry when I set it up, and then I went back into it to go to sleep at like 1, and the walls were like wet. And since the ground was okay, I was just like, fuck it, because I only had like 2 tissues on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but there were also like at one point at like 1, I'd say like 12 midnight, 1 o'clock, some like drunk lads started driving around the car park doing donuts.
Great.
Yeah. So like me and a friend of mine were just on high alert while
oh god,
while the others were sleeping. Like there was no way they'd really be able to get out to us, because you kind of had to go up a bit of a hill, a small bit to get to us. But we're still like just making sure they didn't come out here. And that was fine in the end. Trying to think anything else. No.
all right. Well, you went camping, so like.
Yeah, I started Batman, the Telltale Batman.
Yeah,
I'm
you did last week.
yeah. Yeah, I think I just replayed the same 5-10 minutes.
Great.
I'm planning to actually play some bit of it for next week,
Okay.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that.
Mhm.
just that general draw. That's all you need to know.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta do that. Kristen, get rid of your.
Huh? What?
Did she get blue screened again?
No, I think she reset to get rid of the echo or something. I don't know. What the fuck? Am I echoing?
No, you're not.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. I texted the chat. Oh,
All right. Here we are. Liv.
And that was me getting off the. That was me getting off the phone and back on the computer.
Okay. You said something about me though, so.
No, I told you to get rid of the echo, which you have done. Good job. No, you haven't.
no, you haven't.
What? I fucking hate you, Discord, I really do.
Well, okay, it's gone. Got
For now.
that. I forget if I played video games this week.
Okay, well,
I watched. Well, I played video games today, not the rest of the week. I watched the second anime Godzilla, and it was really bad, actually. Like, fucking. I'm not one to be like, oh, it's Godzilla, but it's about the humans. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be about the humans, but these humans are fucking terrible, and there is literally like. And I could kind of take that in the first one because the Godzilla was there and the Godzilla was good. And here the Godzilla's not there. It's like the first movie ends on a massive cliffhanger, and then the second movie opens up and it's just and then Godzilla went to sleep.
what? So
and
they
then
don't.
Godzilla, and then Godzilla sleeps for the next hour of the movie.
No,
Oh my
what?
God.
And then there are maybe like 20 minutes of Godzilla, which is like a kind of usually in. I watched a few Godzilla movies this week, and 20 like the last 20 minutes is like
Yeah, that's when all the
hard,
monsters
that's
shit
hard
happen.
Godzilla.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
There is no Godzilla until the last 20 minutes of this. As like usually you get some build up. And I guess in this case the build up was the first movie. And it just kind of lost any momentum that the first one had, which was disappointing.
I think Godzilla himself was like, Godzilla movie, I sleep.
And it's a cool Godzilla design. I'm annoyed it's being wasted. It also had one of the shitty, like really poor. It had a horrifically done fucking after credit scene, which was a cool scene. It was a cool tease, but it was like edited fucking clips from the rest of the movie that actually had barely anything to do with the tease. Just like put over a filter, and then an earlier scene where someone is whispering something, but you can hear it. I'm like, shut up. It's dumb. And I already fucking knew what the tease was because this movie came out in Japan 3 months ago. So the poster for the next movie is out with the thing that they teased. So yeah. And then I watched Godzilla 2014, which is a better movie, but that one's really weird because it's a Godzilla movie where the main character is a member of the U.S. Army, which is weird considering the origins of Godzilla as a character.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird that you took a fucking Godzilla movie and was like, aren't the U.S. Army so great?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good monster action. I like. Apparently, Japan fucking despises the villain monster design in that. But I think he's cool. He looks like a He looks like something that would be in a FMV in a PS1 game, which is an aesthetic that I fuck with.
Yeah.
And then I watched Kong Skull Island because I guess I was just on that. And that's a pretty.
You're
That's
on the monster train.
Mm-hmm. And then Kong Skull Island, better movie than Godzilla. And I'm building my case. I think that King Kong is going to be the winner in the eventual Kong versus Godzilla 2020.
Is that actually coming out?
Yes, that is coming out.
Oh, I remember. Actually, yeah, I think I remember you telling me about this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Godzilla 2 next year, and then year after Kong versus Godzilla. I think Kong's going to win because Kong is positioned as like Godzilla's position is kind of a force of nature neutral, whereas King Kong is positioned as this like good protector. And Kong is also the underdog in that fight between. Godzilla's pretty big. King Kong's pretty big, but like King Kong's kind of big. Like King Kong's like
King Kong's the John Cena.
King Kong's the Spire.
Yeah, he's big, but he's not huge. Like he's not Godzilla big.
Yeah, no. And there is a fucking throwaway line in Skull, because Skull Island takes place like at the end of Vietnam, the Vietnam War. And weirdly enough, Kong Skull Island, a far less flattering depiction of the U.S. military than a fucking Godzilla movie, which is weird. Like it just depicts them as a bunch of really fucking sore losers coming back from Vietnam, which is what they were. So, yeah. I got derailed with my anti-American sentiment there. God damn it. There's a fucking throwaway line. It's like, and he's still getting bigger because there's like 40 years between this movie and Kong versus Godzilla, so they can make him like at least like 3/4 of Godzilla's size, which is probably a good idea. But what if they just kept him the same size and they put him in a mech suit?
God, oh yeah, that would be great. I would watch that.
Would be amazing. And there is like the precedent for it because he is fucking like Godzilla's brute force in his movie. He's just like he's got his shit. He's got his big fucking tail. There's a part where he rips open the guy's mouth and fucking fire breathes down his neck. That one's pretty good. But like King Kong is like using fucking improvised weaponry. He is picking up trees and like breaking them over his knee and using them as fucking tool blades. It's so like, are they gonna give King Kong a sword?
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be great.
What if they just give him like Dragon Slayer from Berserk?
Sure.
The giant sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
Fucking King Kong wielding a massive sword versus Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is comfortably the only other good cinematic universe. DC can turn it around. They can turn it around, but they're not there. They can, but like I genuinely was because Godzilla and Skull Island are like they're completely separate films. They don't need each other at all. There are like a bunch of like little lore things in Skull Island that like watching them back to back. It's like, oh, that was that thing in that last movie. That's wild. But they are like,
I remember the Godzilla.
Not even that. It's like, oh, we have this theory about the caves where the monsters live, and you think back and like, oh yeah, that monster did live in a cave. And there's a great fucking post-credit scene in that, which is what you can fucking guess. But I wish they hadn't announced Godzilla vs. Kong before that movie came out, because that would have been the coolest fucking post-credit scene ever if they hadn't. But,
yeah.
Oh well.
You just have Godzilla out of nowhere.
Yeah, it is literally like, yeah. Not even Godzilla, just like also all of the other monsters that are in Godzilla 2. So just fucking, ugh. That would have been a good one. And then I watched yesterday. I watched 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, boy.
Why do you do this?
Because the fighting game. It's not on Switch next month.
But you could just get the fighting game.
I could, yeah, but Dragon Ball seems dumb. I want to make fun of it.
Do that without-
No,
you do that-
see,
that's
really, what you do
Dragon
is
Ball, that you don't need to know.
No, okay.
see,
There's a
Dragon Ball
part-
is great, and you make fun of it.
Mm,
You can make fun of it without it. Honestly,
that's fair.
I
I
would do
can do that.
No,
No, okay. There was a podcast about people watching Dragon Ball that I have wanted to listen to for several months, and I thought, fuck it, I can do that. I guess that's one of my fucking Joy-Cons busted.
Oh yeah. Was that problem didn't get fixed? Was it?
Well, now it's just not on at all, which is great.
No, and the charging doesn't work. I predict.
Mhm. That's weird. I'll just turn it off now. Oh yeah, okay. I'm always thankful that you can use both sticks for the menu when one of your controllers breaks.
yeah,
It's
that's
helpful.
great.
Yeah.
Hang on, he's back in a minute.
And video games wise, I was there's a summer sale on the eShop, and I was on the 3DS for some reason, and I saw Animal Crossing for €16, and I was like, sure,
Oh shit, that's actually good.
that's pretty good. And so I bought Animal Crossing, and then when I finished the Animal Crossing download, I went and there was, that fucking like the important news thing, and I see WarioWare Gold out now. I was like, shit, I thought that was next week, and I bought WarioWare.
God, those micro games are fucking like they just have the stupidest. Like, there's a micro game for like pulling out the Master Sword, a micro game for like every single fucking thing.
Okay, yeah, Joy-Con working again. Yeah, no, I haven't done 9-volt, but I've done 5-volt, and 5-volts were good. There were deep cuts in there, like fucking
What's this?
Mario Tennis for Virtual
yeah.
Boy, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a Mario Tennis for Virtual Boy micro game in there.
I'm always mystified how the hell they fit that shit in there. It's like each individual one, just 300 of them, right?
I have no idea, but yeah,
A bunch of them are just like
And
their
they-
own.
and they- all aesthetic, and they all fucking work together aesthetically, fucking amazingly, and that's like, that's the achievement with that's the real achievement in WarioWare, that it all works together like that, because that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. WarioWare's fucking great, and this
How
is
much
good
is it?
WarioWare. €40.
Oh, that's not too bad. I might pick that up. At
Yeah,
some
that's
point.
what 3DS games cost. Remember?
Oh, this is the 3D. Wait.
Yeah, this is the 3DS WarioWare. Yeah.
Is there not a fuck? Is there not a
There's
Wii U
no
one? On Switch.
That's Game and Wario. There's no Switch one. Yeah.
Is it coming
Yeah.
out?
No.
Wait, did this WarioWare just come out?
Yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think I just assumed it was coming out for Switch.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's not. I would rather play it on Switch, but like, I'm cool.
I wanna. Does the whole eShop thing, like, if you use can you use My Nintendo points to buy stuff in the eShop? I don't think you can.
Not on 3DS, just on Switch. But
Yeah.
you still get the points.
Yeah, I don't have the money to buy a €4 DS game right now, so
Mhm.
I do want it though, because like that's some good shit there.
Yep. It's
What was
great.
the last, I think like the fucking DS game was the last like main WarioWare.
We
Oh, I forgot.
you can't DIY.
Yeah, DIY has its own story and has like
Okay, then DIY. DIY was 2009 maybe.
Yeah, fucking Dio. The WarioWare has no cannons. Fucking.
WarioWare cannon.
There's
mean,
absolutely WarioWare. There's new
it's
art for
cool.
everyone in this. It's good.
Well, it's weird because like fucking. Yeah, it's the same as just like Wario needs money, and then he just
Yeah.
calls up these friends that he has.
That intro from the I don't think that intro from the demo is in this. Is in the full game. Maybe it's just like it read my save or something. But
Maybe.
yeah.
Fucking yeah. That's.
Should I delete Fortnite from my Switch? I have not played it since the day it came out.
Good.
And it just keeps updating.
Does it? Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
it does.
It's got a different thumbnail now because there's a new season of shit. Yeah, that's what they do. They put out a new season of shit and they're like, hey, give us €10. But apparently if you buy that €10 and you just do the entire thing, it gives you more than enough to buy the next one. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But somehow they've made like
All of the money.
1.5 billion or something in the last 6 months.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Fortnite came out a year ago. This week. Not Fortnite. Well, I guess it was Fortnite that came out. Do you remember when Fortnite got announced? Because I do.
I don't.
That was 2012.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was like the first big Unreal Engine 4 game. And it was just Horde. It was Gears of War Horde mode, but they didn't have the Gears of War license anymore. So they were just like, I don't know, fucking. It takes place in over 2 weeks. You build a fort. Done. Apparently, all the games of Fortnite Battle Royale take place over 2 weeks, which is dumb.
What?
Yeah, they all take place over 2 weeks.
That's really dumb.
Because it's a Fortnite.
Oh.
That's not me making that joke. That's them.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't.
It's still bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, obviously it's still bad. Oh, okay. There is one piece of news, I guess.
What? What this time?
A mysterious Atlas 2 teaser video has been uploaded. The title of the video is SQ, which apparently is a common abbreviation for Seikaiju no Mikyu, which is Japanese for Etrian Odyssey.
Oh, that's yay!
So is this okay?
We getting more of that?
On Switch, seemingly. Does this mean they're gonna put Persona Q2 on Switch?
Oh boy!
Is Persona Q2
Yes.
Persona Q2 a
Well,
thing?
they haven't said anything since that teaser.
I got teased September last year. Whenever they announced the dancing games. So that was probably September, October. And yeah, they just showed the logo. And we're like, late 2018 on Nintendo 3DS. And people were like, huh, can't wait to play more Persona Q with my fun Persona 4 friends.
No, no, not again.
We don't know if it's P4.
I mean,
Yeah, we do.
who are they gonna pair them up with? P3?
P2.
Oh, that's really.
What if it's just the P5 cast?
Then what's the point?
What if it's the P5 cast and the Danganronpa V3 cast?
I'd be fine with that. It'd be awful, but I'd be more good.
Yeah. I don't know. Will you dig up your 3DS for Persona Q2, Christian?
I mean, it's not as if I have to dig it up. It's just on my shelf.
Will you dig it off the shelf?
Probably. I want to. I don't think it was that bad of a game.
When it comes out here in June 2019.
29.
It'll probably be like fucking the dancing games aren't out here until next year. So like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jesus.
yeah, they came out. They came out in Japan 2 months ago, and
Wait, is it taking a year to?
it's coming out early next year.
Why though? Why is it taking so long?
Even though it's a fucking, it's a dancing game that doesn't have a story mode.
It has a lot of dialogue they need to translate.
Okay, how much though? Like as
Hey,
much
you
as
go into fucking
much-
Makoto's room.
as
There's
much
gonna
as
be a lot.
yes, you do. As much as, but like, is there more dialogue than there was in the P4 dancing story, which was like 10 hours long or something?
Maybe. Hey, there's like dialogue for each individual object to examine in Makoto's room, so like a lot of dialogue.
Shut up, Christian. But did you buy those? I could buy those. I have money.
I
How
don't
much are those?
like the Japanese
Fucking
one.
damn it. Yeah. Oh, Hong Kong. No, fucking. Yeah, Hong Kong, definitely.
Well, I'll wait.
I'm checking now. You guys talk. Oh, I can talk and do this. It's not very difficult. Do you hear that? I have not. But yeah, WarioWare is great. It's fucking WarioWare. What do you want?
Yeah, WarioWare is always good.
It's good WarioWare. It was a pleasant surprise that it came out yesterday because I thought it was coming out next week, and turns out that's just the US date. Fucking suckers. Like Japan don't even get until next week. Us in Australia getting it this week. We're
That's
They
weird.
have like a different voice actor from Wario in every region.
Why though?
that's great. Really, that is weird because like
Yeah, why?
Because they want Wario to speak
so
Spanish.
so is
No, Martinet's not doing
no.
The
I
extra-
mean like so is Martinet still like doing the grunts?
No, I don't. No, Martinet's just sticking to the English version.
So like
Yeah,
when
for WarioWare at least.
hmm.
I know that. Like Gold, he's just doing the English version.
Yeah, that's weird. But like, surely there's just a part in like some microgame where it goes "Wah," and like, I guess they're gonna get rid of him for that.
Maybe like for. I think all right, definitely for the dub lines. I don't know anything about like the laughs.
Yeah.
Or I haven't checked out the Spanish version of a
So,
microgame.
so you're saying we got the best version?
Okay, absolutely. I mean, yeah, obviously.
Mhm. How much are these? There was a lot of Persona 5 DLC. Turns
Oh,
out.
Fucking
Did you just miss it all?
don't.
Hmm?
They're all
No.
costumes.
Costumes.
And, like,
No, they're all. The fucking bundle is like €40 now, and they were €8 a piece when they came out, and the bundle of the game and all of them is fucking. Are they not out on the Hong Kong store? Fuck's sake.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's really weird.
WarioWare. It's good. I want it.
Yep, it's good. You should get it.
Yeah. My week. I.
Oh, and I've played like 10 minutes of Animal Crossing. We'll get there.
Oh, the 3DS one, right?
Yeah.
You never had it?
No, I didn't have a 3DS when it came out.
Oh.
And
I still remember E3 20.
I vividly.
Yeah.
Never had it.
But one thing, the town feels very empty because of the way they've designed it. Like all of the shops are just in a row at the top on like a separate screen. So the actual town feels very empty in comparison to like let's go to the city, which is a shame.
I have to sit up if the town's random.
Yeah, it is random, but it feels very empty. But no, there was always there was now a main street, which is like a separate instance. Like you have to go off screen to get there.
Oh.
Yeah. How far am I gonna have to go back here to fucking find? If they even did come out in Hong Kong, that's weird that they didn't.
But yeah. Let's see. What did I do? What did I do? I did something.
Great.
For
Did
the
you
past
now?
couple of days, I was waiting for 14 to be downloaded. Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
I was hovering over the purchase button on that for a solid few days, and then I spent €50 on 3DS games. So I guess I'm not doing that.
Probably better off. I mean, God, I forgot how many of the X games are actually just fucking bad.
Oh, I obviously wasn't going to buy both. I was just going to buy one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, X3 is terrible. Just keep that in mind. 1, 2, and 4 are great. 5 is awful. I finished that a couple of days ago. It's oh god. They do some stupid things because, funnily enough, X5 was where the series was meant to end. Because Keiji Inafune, he fell in love with Zero, and wanted to make his own franchise with Zero. So he sabotaged his own series by making.
That's fair. That's fair. I hear those games are pretty. Am I wrong? I hear the Zero games are pretty good. So
well, gameplay, the story is fucking just nothing. It's basically just X again, except with different characters.
Yeah.
But all right. So X5 is supposed to be the last of the series. It has the least amount of effort put into it as humanly possible. Billions of assets stolen from X4. There's no animated cutscenes, which X4 had. Which is
X4 a PS1 game?
Then? Yeah.
Okay.
X4 was the first PS1 game.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of assumed it was like with the original Legacy Collection that it's all the NES games and then all the other ones.
No, they have 3 SNES games and 1 PS1 game. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you're hardly just gonna have 3 games in one and then 5 in the other.
But all right, so
5 in the one that people fucking don't want as well.
Yeah, not a lot of people are going to be paying for the second collection. Okay, so X5.
Unless they want to burn to the ground.
But then wouldn't you want a physical?
Don't you fucking. I haven't even played X6. I don't want to. Fucking. Because X6 is actually the worst one.
That's strange, considering.
X7 is bad, but you can enjoy how bad it is. X6 is. Unless you're playing that game with a cheat code, it's so bad it's not even enjoyable. But X5 is okay. So the story is Sigma deliberately blows himself up and spreads his virus over the Earth, and his colony. He has a colony set up that's going to crash into the Earth. I wonder if that sounds familiar. So this colony is going to crash, and it's full of the virus, way more of it. And that will destroy the planet if it hits. And Zero have to go out and find whatever weapons that still works and destroy the colony. Funnily enough, that's where the ending is chosen randomly.
Yeah.
The entire reason you're defeating the Mavericks is to get the parts to build this cannon, and the cannon will destroy the colony and save the Earth. Whether or not the cannon actually works is random.
Great.
That's how the ending gets chosen. It's it doesn't even. It's nothing on the player's part. If the cannon doesn't work, you get the ending where fucking Zero turns evil, and that's that. Of course, both endings are shit because it's I'm just gonna put Zero in this position where I can bring him back from my franchise, and put again the least amount of effort into the rest of the game. It's just the level design's horrible, and The story is half-assed and it's really bad. I don't like it at all. Oh yeah, I actually want to. This is a really big nitpick I have with the game, but like in the other series, a good mechanic was that you could search the stage and find these hidden upgrades for X. You know, you put on your boots to get these the dash upgrade. You get on the arm parts to get the upgraded Buster Shot. In this game, they were too lazy to draw sprites for each individual part you have in your body. So instead, they decided, okay, you can't put on any parts individually. You have to have them all on at once. So you can't get the upgrade benefits from like the Falcon equipment unless you're wearing all of it at once. You can't. So basically, there's only a sprite for the whole armor at once. There's not a sprite for the arm separately, the leg separately, the arm and the leg, the body. Because in the previous games, you could just get them bit by bit and put them on and get the upgrades as you go. In this game, you have to wear them all at once because they were too lazy to make the sprites for them. And like, yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. It was fucking bad.
Yeah,
I'm happy Capcom was like, okay, fuck you, Inafune, we're making more games. It just happens that the more games they made weren't great.
Yeah. I hear 8's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. That's the PS1 one, yeah.
That's the PS2 one.
PS2,
Yeah.
last PS2.
But like not the other PS2.
Yeah, but like they made Maverick Hunter X and X8, and those are great games.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do like Maverick Hunter X a lot.
The Persona games are 8,000 yen each. That's like,
Ooh.
that's a lot. That's like €70.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me check exactly. 8,078 in euro is €62.
What are you trying to buy? What Persona thing you trying to buy?
The dancing games.
All right.
The two separate dancing games that they released on the same day. For 62 euro each. I should update and hack my Vita.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, okay, that's another thing I did during the week. I hacked my PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Found a good tutorial for it. I put in the custom firmware, and now I can. Well, I can play SNES games and I can play Genesis games. I tried to get an N64 emulator working for shits and giggles. Like it said specifically that.
And N64 emulation in general, not great.
Yeah, I mean, even Project 64 fucked up. Like once the blue moon. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I know it's gonna be bad. And it was the weirdest. It was like playing one of those bootleg PSP knockoffs that have Mario on the front.
The Pop Station.
Yeah, the Pop Station, the fucking
The PCP Station.
PCP Station, shit like that.
Kevin, don't laugh. That's real.
Yeah, you can get them from like fucking claw machines. I was like in Tesco one time and they had like a claw machine and in it was like a fucking gray, totally not PSP with the X and circle and triangle symbols replaced with these other things, and New Super Mario Brothers DS art was pasted on the front. But yeah, it didn't go well. The emulation crashed after I got the star.
The PCP Station, Kevin.
Actually, hold on. I think I've seen this before. Or something like this. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. The PSP, pretty easy to copy.
Yeah.
It's a screen with a thing on it. With a thing around it.
Yeah. But
I'm surprised we haven't been seeing bootleg Switches already.
Probably. But like,
I'm gonna look at it.
Did you hear that Switch hacking has got to the point where it's you hear about Free Shop on the 3DS? Yeah, they've basically done that again.
What's this?
Free Shop was a thing where you could bounce the fucking certificate for any app off of the Nintendo server from a like clone eShop and just download the file straight from Nintendo servers.
Jesus
Christ.
And they've got that. They've got
And
that. on Switch
that
already.
also works on the Nintendo Switch.
Hmm.
See,
I'm
the
kind of
thing is,
tempted
the
to.
funny thing is,
I'm tempted to try and test it out.
Well, if they are a lot tighter on security than they were with the 3DS. If you go online at all, your entire Switch is getting bricked.
Oh fuck that!
yeah,
Yep.
no, fucking 3DS and Switch, like fucking. It's funny because the PSP isn't getting updates anymore. Obviously, PS Vita definitely isn't getting any more updates. So like, you can just do whatever with those consoles.
Well, I feel they might have updated. They updated the Vita the first time it got hacked, and that was the first one in ages. I'm gonna see.
But yeah, PSP hacking.
I like that the Vita hacking subreddit is not Vita hacking; it's Vita piracy.
They're not even trying to hide it.
No.
No, not even. But like, I fucking tried to get Koryu, whatever it's pronounced. It's the PSP Yakuza games. They look really good. I wanted to get that, but fuck it, I'm bad at I'm bad at getting the ISO into the console. It's like,
Oh, they're fucking hacking in fucking resolution. That's weird.
They're
oh,
what?
geez.
They're like upping the resolution on games. On the
Oh,
That's really weird.
yeah.
So far, they've basically only done it with Project Diva games, but I don't know. And you can already play those on PS4. So like, the main thing that's stopping me from hacking my Vita is the fact that my Vita is already hacked.
Wait,
And
what? When did you do that?
I have the old hack, which means I can pirate shit, but like, I can't pirate new shit because basically any new release only works on the newer firmwares.
Wait, don't you have that thing where you can remove the firmware?
Yeah, can you not just go back?
Maybe I don't know.
That's generally an option in custom hardware nowadays. You can just
Yeah,
remove.
I guess. Yeah.
Wait, so you can't go back
No,
to like
I
you
totally
can't go
can't.
back to vanilla Vita.
I totally can. I'm just not bothered to.
All right.
Like the fucking hassle of unhacking it and then hacking it again, and also, like the Vita works with the latest Vita firmware works with the hack, but like the hack works better with one that's like 2 firmwares back. So I think you can go straight from like the old firmware to the slightly newer firmware, but that probably doesn't work with like, because I don't know when that's from, so that probably doesn't include Persona, and that's the thing I want to hack. I don't want to pirate, but I guess non-re games as well. If we're going there,
Yeah. I mean,
because I still can't technically legally buy that. So
wait, what?
it hasn't, the Vita version not out in Europe.
Why can't you get the PS4 version then?
I don't want to play that.
You can legally buy it.
No, not on Vita. This is the Vita version. I can't legally buy the Vita version.
Well, then why don't you just fucking have the 3DS version?
I emulated the DS version.
What?
You think I fucking bought that game? That game never.
No,
That game never came out here either.
I know that, but like you have the 3DS version of Virtue's Astral War.
No, I
Christian,
don't. I
are
have the
you
Vita version.
eating again.
No, I don't. I have the Vita version.
Oh, did you pirate that too?
No, I paid for that in a sale.
Just finish that then.
No, I just want to play 999. That's and also the Vita version doesn't have the dub because it's the European version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Fucking
Yeah.
That game, Virtue's Last Reward. Finish it.
No.
It's good. It's a good game.
Then I have to play the other one,
No, you can just ignore that. Just make up your own ending for.
It ends on a huge cliffhanger.
So does Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah, but like,
that. Zero Time Dilemma doesn't really end either.
he's got another game coming. I hope it's good. I hope he has.
Just please.
Oh, and Punchline's getting. When's Punchline getting localized? I hear that's good. Yeah.
No joking. Fucking. I just realized this a couple of weeks ago, but Sigma and Phi are probably some of my favorite visual novel characters. Just right there.
It's high bar for you.
Yeah, I play a few visual novels.
Yeah. You do.
Fucking. Well, yeah, they are just up. They're up there. But no, I consider both of them one character, not separate.
They're great. I'm not
Because
going to argue that.
Really good.
But the plot, it's long.
Not that bad.
It's just so long. It's so long.
It's just 40 hours of your life.
It's so much longer than
Well,
the
no,
other one.
I don't think it took me. I think it took me like 30 hours. I can't remember. I know Zero Time Dilemma took me like 10 because of how short that game is.
It's also so like it's not. So Zero Time Dilemma isn't even a visual novel, is it? It's just
you watching a bunch of cutscenes.
These awful cheap cutscenes.
Yeah.
That were made for the 3DS.
Yeah. Even for like 3DS, God, it's horrendous. It's like fucking clipping and shit. Like not even clipping in the sense that their hair or body clips into it themselves. They clip into doors and walls.
What?
And the white screen on the PS4 makes it even easier to see when they go off screen.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game that
Wait, did they just disappear halfway off screen?
In one case, Junpei partially does. In one cutscene where he's running out of one room and into another, you're not supposed to see him go through the door. The door doesn't open and he just walks through it.
See, I'm hoping that there's just like a point where someone is meant to walk off, and they walk off to the point that they would have walked off in the 3DS version, but they're just still in the shop because it's widescreen. Does that happen? Because I want that.
I can't remember. The most I remember is Junpei clipping into a door. Fucking that game needs to be Let's Play. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Well, if we get together a time for a Let's Play, and I'll fucking do the bad second one.
Kevin.
Oh no.
And Kevin with no context. Oh, that's perfect.
Yes, Kevin. Look, we need to get up to Navra before fucking August ends, because like
I don't have money.
Kevin, don't you have a job or something?
It keeps getting pushed back. First, I was supposed to be starting at the start of the month, then the middle of the month. Now it's like the third week of the month.
Oh, that's on my parents. So I was like, oh yeah, I need to go up to Navra myself.
Reed's got work anyway.
Yeah.
How long do you have work?
I will be in Kerry for the last week or so.
Okay.
Or last weekend. But that's because my cousin's in the Rose of Tralee. So.
Well, I don't think any of us are doing anything at the start of September.
I am.
Wow. What now? Come on.
6th year?
But that doesn't start, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It starts in August.
I can't remember. I'm fucking. Come on. This is. We said we would. This is just.
Oh well, guess I just won't play VLR.
Oh, you will. You fuck. I'm not gonna die without knowing that you've experienced the beauty that is Richard's Last Reward. At least the ending, anyway, because I want to see your reaction.
Then perish.
I want to see your reaction to that so badly.
I have had it spoiled for me like multiple ways that contradict each other.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way. there is no way you can vocally explain that ending.
Like, yeah. I have had multiple spoilers on that, like, that I got while I was playing it, and they contradict each other and what I played of the game.
Oh yeah, no. Look, listen. That one thing you told me about Zero Time Dilemma about the shotgun, that's not even close to what it actually is.
Aw,
It's such a mess. No, it's even better. It's even better than what you think it is.
great.
The level
Mind hacking.
mind hacking.
Mind hacking.
God, it's such a disaster. Fucking, if I actually see another
But
Zero,
like, I know fucking, like, I know Zero's day one who fucking owned all 3 of the fucking, like, collector's edition watches,
oh yeah, you mentioned.
and like fucking sitting there playing Zero Time Dilemma. Imagine that. Imagine waiting fucking, like, when did Miller came out, like
2012.
Imagine waiting 4 years.
That's like fucking. You know what? This may not be an accurate comparison, but it's like those people who went to see the prequel Star Wars movies and did their best to say that they were good for such a long time because they couldn't accept the fact that they were bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like,
I wonder if there are going to be people like that with the Avatar sequels. Post Pandora, post Pandora depression, man. Oh, did you see the Alita trailer? They didn't change her eyes.
I saw that it came out. I didn't see the
Yeah,
trailer.
I didn't actually see it either, but I know they didn't change her eyes from the first one. I imagine James Cameron was just making a bunch of fucking anime movies instead of Avatar. Because he
thought that's what it was when I went to go see it. My parents were like, "Hey, we're taking you to Avatar," and I never even heard of what the fuck the blue tin was. Because like I was like, "Oh, Avatar? You mean like that fucking other one?" And then like,
did you think Avatar: The Last Airbender was?
And then I went to go see it. And it was like all these blue people fucking each other. And I was like, "What the hell is this?" This is 3 hours long.
This is a Mass Effect movie.
Remember, I was like, it was 2008. I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
I did see it on release in the cinema in 3D, and it was horrible.
Yeah, the 3D was okay, but like you can't really.
I got my glasses fucked up when I was starting the film, so like immediately I couldn't see anything.
It had.
Wouldn't I know that nearly a decade? Wouldn't I know that nearly a decade later, glasses fogging up would be like the least of my problems when it came to my eyes.
And now it's 4 sequels, I think. Yep, Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all being shot back to back.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, 2 and 3 are being shot back to back, and then 4 and 5 are being shot back to back.
Those actors better have some fucking good contracts.
Mm-hmm. I believe that. I believe 2 and 3 are done shooting, actually.
Oh.
Is one meant to be coming out like next year, the year after?
December 2020.
Yeah. And then is it like one every 2 years after that or something?
No, it's probably every year at this stage.
Yeah.
Yep, December 2021.
Who the fuck's... That's a 12-year gap.
Yeah, it is. Because everyone remembers Avatar. It's so fun.
I
think I've only ever seen like 2/3 of Avatar.
That's fair.
I just remember it for the wrong reasons. I was like, why is he sticking his ass into that fucking weird thing coming out of the mouth? And I'm like, oh.
There's gonna be a 3-year gap between Avatar 3.
I'm going to be 23. 24, 25.
No, you're 24. And
my age is the last 2 digits of the year.
When's Avatar 5? Avatar 5 is 2025 then.
That's
Well, people care.
no one will care. That's fucking ridiculous. That's what is that? Fucking- That's nearly 20. That's nearly 17. Around 17 years. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, I love that movie. Can't wait for another one, and the other one, and the last
People-
one.
There was a syndrome of people who loved that movie so much that they got depression after they finished watching it because they couldn't live in Pandora.
Why? You just want
They
to fuck
want
an
it to be
animal by
smart.
sticking your
They
tail
want
in it?
Have you ever? I'm sure you have, but have you ever? I could be wrong because
I
was-
I went to see what month of 2020 Godzilla vs Kong is coming out, and it is in a related. And when you go to the related list of, you know, on IMDb when you see like related lists of movies,
Hmm.
and I see really unnecessary movies. So, what does this person deem to be unnecessary? Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, correct. That's the anime one. Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's a labor of love. Minecraft the movie. Fair.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, coming next
What?
year. Starring, being directed by Rob McElhenney of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Mm.
and starring Steve Carell as a father trapped in Minecraft.
Mm. Oh, this is gonna be fucking Lego Movie, but worse.
It's from the Always Sunny guy.
Yeah, but is it gonna be Always Sunny but
Do
set
you
in
guys know
Minecraft?
anything about? Do you guys know anything about the fucking Telltale game?
I do, yeah.
Um,
I've seen it.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
All of it. No, I
Really?
don't think I've seen all of it. I've seen like at least 3 episodes.
How bad?
It's just a lot of like, oh, there's we have
Yeah,
to build.
It's not good.
There's a
Like,
building
it's-
competition.
Oh god.
Oh, we got kicked out of the building competition. The building Illuminati are here. We need to help the building Illuminati.
Isn't Patton Oswald in it?
Patton Oswalt plays the main character,
Yeah. Why though?
and then a bunch of YouTubers show up. Like the bonus
Do
episode
they
is literally
actually?
just like, yeah, the bonus episode is literally just like meet all these famous Minecraft YouTubers.
That's fucking something.
But then they met Batman though, so it was okay. Oh man, is that a car crash?
What?
What?
Someone crashed into the ground.
No, like I can see over the fence, over my back fence, into another estate. And I think there was a car that is on.
Fire?
There's a car. It's smoking.
Oh,
It's
Oh.
on like a green. It doesn't seem to have crashed into anything. It is just on the lawn and smoking.
Huh.
Okay, now there is another car that is also on the lawn, but I can't really get a good look at that. So I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, that seems like a good place to end it.
Yeah.
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 Fucking
See you next week, I guess.
That was an okay one, I guess.